Yo guys, what's up? It's Kashi. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about the new Nemesis archetype. I just want to kind of dissect the archetype, see if it's competitive, what it can do, see if it can do anything really cool, and we're just going to go by the cards, so let's get into it. So we're going to start off with the little monsters. We're going to start off with Umbrella. So this is a Nemesis Umbrella. It's a water level 3 monster, Aqua. Its effects: you can target one of your banished monsters except Nemesis Umbrella, switch summon a monster to you from your hand. And if you do, shuffle that target into the deck. The target one Nemesis monster in the graveyard except Nemesis Umbrella added to your hand. You can only use each effect of Nemesis Umbrella once per turn. Pretty decent. Its attacker is 15 and 400 defense. This card's one of your starter cards, I'd say. This deck does not really have a lot of monsters, so I foresee this archetype getting a lot of support in upcoming. But this card seems pretty good. It's essentially a searcher and a special summoner from grave. That seems pretty good. It also has water, so that could be something pretty cool. Okay, let's go on the next card. Nemesis. Alright, hold on, we got Nemesis. Wait, is Nemesis? Where's Nemesis? Yeah, Nemesis Flag. Okay. So this is another effect monster. Fire, level 4. Attack 100 and 1100 and 200 defense. Its effects: you can target one of your banished monsters except Nemesis Flags for summon from your hand. If you do, shuffle a target into the deck. During your main phase, you can have one Nemesis monster from your deck to your hand except Nemesis Flag. You can use each effect of Nemesis Flag once per turn. So this seems to be probably the best Nemesis card because it's essentially your Stratos. One summon. I think all the Nemesis cards do the same thing where you can banish or special summon banish monsters and stuff like that from your hand and all that cool stuff. I think that's what they all do. It seems that's pretty cool. So yeah, I think this card is actually pretty good for the archetype. It seems pretty good. Alright, I believe there was one more of the small. Oh wait, we have Nemesis Corridor here. So Nemesis Corridor is a wind level 4 monster. 900 attack and 1600 or 600 defense, and its effects: target one of your banished monsters except Nemesis Corridor to summon it from your hand. And if you do, shuffle it to the deck. You can target one of your banished Nemesis monsters except Nemesis Corridor added to your hand. You can use each effect of Nemesis Corridor once per turn. So this is basically the same thing as the first one. Just it has more attack and stuff, I guess. This one seems decent. It can search, which is good. The other thing I'm not seeing what this deck can really do very easily is excuse me, get monsters on the field very easily. So the last one we have here is Nemesis Keystone, which is level 1. It's a 700 attack and 0 defense. It's also an earth. So its monsters, its effects is the same. You can target one of your banished monsters except Nemesis Keystone, special summon from your hand. If you do, shuffle into the deck. During the end phase, if this card is currently banished, and was banished this turn, you could add this card to your hand. You could only use each effect of Nemesis Keystone once per turn. So yeah, that one seems pretty good as well. The effect monsters aren't too crazy. I don't see too broken. So, alright, so we got the big boss monsters. Or wait, wrong one. That's a spell. Nemesis. Which one? We'll do Protos first. Alright, so this is Nemesis Protos. So Nemesis Protos is a level, I believe this is 11. Yeah, 11. That's 2500 attack and 3000 defense. Its effects read: cannot be normal summon / set. Must protect one from your hand by banishing 3 monsters with different attributes from your graveyard, and that in or face up on the field. You cannot be destroyed by card effects. So you can declare one monster attribute on the field, destroy all monsters with that on the field with that attribute. Until the end of the next turn, non player special summon monsters with that attribute. You can only each effect of Nemesis Protos once per turn. This card's not bad. The fact that it's basically your opponent can't special summon monster with the same attribute is pretty good against stuff like Animaxipator, Saliving Great. Stuff like that's really good with this. Like, this card's really good for. It's also a worm, by the way, which is pretty cool. It seems to be a pretty cool card for the archetype. I think this is the bottom ones are probably what makes this deck pretty cool. So we're going to the next one, So this is ARCHNEMESIS Escalatos or something. I'm not sure. This is again on the level. It's a light level 11, 3,000 attack and 25 defense. So they basically switch the stats. So can I normal summon sash set. Must process summon from your hand by banishing 3 monsters with different attributes from your graveyard, and if you do, face up on the field. Can I destroy by a card effects? You can declare 1 monster type but destroy a monster with that same type. So also when next turn and the other player gets summon. So it's basically the same card, okay. Just different stats. Okay. So there's one more card in this deck, and I believe which one was it? The spell card. Hold on, I gotta find it. Oh, here we go. Nemesis Adarisi. Adrest. I don't know. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. This is a spell card. It's a quick play spell. Trigger one of your Nemesis monsters that are banished in your graveyards for someone at 8. But if its original level is 11 or higher, you cannot activate this effect. Activate its effects this turn. You can only activate one Nemesis, whatever once per turn. So this card seems pretty good because it's basically the monster reborn of the deck, which seems pretty cool. That's honestly pretty cool. So that is pretty much it for the Nemesis archetype. For me, I don't know. It's pretty cool. It definitely needs more support to actually be good. It seems to be a pretty good casual archetype though. It needs more monsters. It needs more ways to do things. I mean, yeah, the archetypes usually start out like this, but for now, I don't really see it doing much. But it's still a pretty cool archetype nonetheless. And I guess try it out. It seems pretty cool. The archetype seems pretty budget as well, which is pretty cool. So anyways, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you subscribe to that channel. Click the notification bell. And yeah, I'm really excited for returning code. Getting out the locals here soon. We got some deck profiles, guys. Updated deck profiles coming you guys' way soon. And some casual stuff. Some deck profiles of some of my friends and stuff. So, look forward to that. And that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.